The story of Hans and Leetle. In a distant time, a poor family lived in a small cottage in the forest. There was a father who worked as a woodcutter, his wife, and two beautiful children named Hans and Leetle. Despite their great love for each other, their living conditions were very difficult. One day, the mother decided to take the children into the forest and leave them there, believing this was the only solution. She said to the father, who was hesitant, "We will return home after leaving them here." Despite his emotions and sadness, the father took the children into the forest and had to leave them behind. While wandering in the woods, Hans and Leetle felt fear and anxiety. Hans and Leetle decided to wait until their father returned. While sitting under a tree, they found crumbs of bread scattered on the ground. Hans said, "Let's follow the trail," and they continued walking. After hours of wandering and getting lost in the forest, they discovered a strange house made of sweets and chocolate. Leetle shouted, "It's the house of our dreams," and they began to indulge in the treats. Suddenly, a strange woman appeared from the house. She said, "Welcome, beautiful children." She seemed friendly and took them inside the house. However, this woman was a wicked witch. The witch lured the children with delicious food, but she was planning something evil. She said to them, "Stay here, I will take care of you," while hiding her wicked schemes. After a while, the witch locked Leetle in a cage while making Hans work in the kitchen. She smiled a creepy smile and said, "You will be my food." But Hans was clever. He started thinking of a plan to escape. Every night, he would place a bone in the cage to tempt the witch, who had poor eyesight and couldn't see it. When the day came that the witch was supposed to eat him, Hans said, "I can't go into the oven, it's too hot." The witch replied, "Let me help you," and this was Leetle's turn. When the witch approached the oven, Leetle pushed her with all her strength, and she fell inside. Hans shouted while securely locking the door, "Your time is over." After they got rid of the witch, the children explored the house. They found a chest full of gold and jewels. Leetle exclaimed, "This will be enough to save our family." With the money they found, they all lived happily and comfortably. Hans, Leetle, and their parents learned that love and family are the greatest treasures, and they would never leave each other again. And thus, the story of Hans and Leetle came to an end, but their adventure will remain in our memories forever.